It's been a long time since I last played this game. This Need for Speed Underground game, you know? I'm sure at least one person has noticed that it's been a long time since the last time I uploaded a video of Need for Speed Underground. But just in case you haven't, last time I decided that I was not good enough at the game for hard difficulty, so we've gone down to medium. I hope no one gets offended by that. I've never... I don't claim to like this game, alright? I don't claim to be a particular fan. I definitely prefer Underground 2 way better. Alright, that's the story we're going with. I probably also pay attention to what's going on. That was a handbrake. Last thing you want to be hitting during a drag race is probably the brake. But I can't remember the button for nitrous. It's been too long. There it is. Found it. Found it. Everything. Oh. What? No, I changed lane. Then again, drag races in Need for Speed games have a habit of not being good. For example, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Remember the drag races in that game? Now, I mean, maybe I should have been paying attention. But you know what? Also, because I've got no commentary, so got to think of something to talk about. I looked up when you unlock, like, the races when you unlock different cars in this game. It would help if I didn't accidentally change down. I'm not sure why the crashes have been so big today, but they've been BIG big. Cannot get the perfect start for the life of me. But yeah, I looked up when you unlock different cars, and I found out that in like 1 or 2 races, I think it is, I can get... What? I took the jump. What do you want from me? I found out that pretty soon, as in like about 2 races, I should be able to unlock that Subaru Impreza, which means that I'll never have to drive a Hyundai again. There we go. Nailed it. First try. And I mean, I know in that other episode I said that the Impreza, when it's not even an STI, is for vape fags, I think is the word that I used. I'm going to retract that statement, because Subarus can actually be cool, as long as you don't vape. So I just need to remember not to do that, and I should be fine. You can't stance in this game. Stance hadn't been invented. Everyone's wheels were perfectly perpendicular until recently. That's a true fact, that is. I don't know how many of you knew about that, but that's that's real. Probably. I was going to start using Audacity and this microphone that I have, well, microphone headset that I have to record me audio with. I'm not, because like, I've noticed that recording on the tablet is really quiet, so I have to like turn the gain right down and turn myself right up in a Movie Maker, because you know I use Movie Maker because I'm a professional, and Movie Maker is what the professionals use, probably. I've got Sony Vegas, right? I just can't be bothered. That's a true story. That's an actual thing that's actually real. So, I mean, yeah, I was gonna, anyway, I stopped talking halfway through a sentence there, I'm not really sure why. Apparently I've got, like, no commentary today, and I mean, like, I dried myself out yesterday when I was recording those 2 Rally Sport Challenge videos. But, come on, I mean, I should have thought of something to talk about today. And I sort of did a little bit, but not really. I do want to start recording with Audacity, me audio. The microphone and headset would not look out of place on the set of the movie Hackers. So I mean, I'm not sure what the quality will be like. Although I'm not sure it could be any worse than recording on some tablet. So that should be alright. Second of all, my headphone jack, which is where I'd have to plug it in, is kind of sort of a little bit fucked. So I'm not sure how a microphone would react to that whole situation that I've got going on with that. Third of all, finally, my Elgato doesn't run very well if I have any other programs open at the same time. So I don't know if it's really a good idea to like try and start doing that, especially because I have a hard enough time syncing audio and video when I can click record on both sets at the same, like exact same time. And that's, maybe I should start using the built-in Elgato commentary thingamabob, you know. I need a big wing. So I've got a Subaru now. And because I've got a Subaru, I need to make it look different. Because the Subaru is different from the hatchbacks that I've had in this game up until this point. So I've got to make sure I get it right. Throw on some BBM things, fam. I reckon. BBS, but you know what I mean. Turn the car blue, like that. Keep everything else the way it is. Decals, I should probably change the colour to white so that they're readable. What have I got on there right now? AEM, I should probably make it white. Yes. Is that going to cost me money? I don't know. I've got money to spare. It's cool. It's fine. What have I got on there? Brembo. We're going to take some time out to turn my stickers white. Because I can't think of anything better to do. And it's not like you come to this channel's Let's Plays for quality content filled with exciting and interesting racing. That'd be ridiculous. I should probably replace that with BBS since I changed the rim. And HKS on this one. BBS on this one. Oops. PIAA on this one. Street glow on this one. Are you bored yet? Have you left the video? I don't blame you. That was my most patronizing voice that I can do. Yeah, cool. Ready in white. Okay. Everything sorted. Ah, I'm so hot. I'm really hot. You guys. I haven't unlocked the neon-y green colour, have I? I've made a mistake. Let's make it a darker blue for now, and I'll change it to neon later on. This is my brand new Subaru, everyone. Be happy for me, and I hope you like it, because you're going to be seeing this car for a little while. We're all going to pretend it's a Subaru STI, okay? If anyone points out that it's only like a 2 litre, I don't know, something bad might happen, but by the same token, you know, something good could happen as well. I don't know if Need for Speed Underground videos are usually 20 minutes long. I can't remember. I think the heat is getting to me, I'm going to be honest. I think the heat is getting to me. I'm getting a heat stroke, you guys. Oh, I'm dying. What actually is a heat stroke? I'm not entirely sure. Probably doesn't help that I closed the window, eh? Whoa! Okay, this thing's way faster than the Hyundai, apparently. From what I've observed of it so far, we are going to be going a little bit quicker. That's nice. I could do with going faster. That or I just turned everyone down to medium. And that makes them slower. But we're going to pretend like I'm more faster. So you might be thinking, Joe, why'd you go for the Subaru and not the Mitsubishi? Because you unlocked the Mitsubishi ages ago. And to you I say, yeah, well, I wasn't thinking about that. So that's the story of that, why I chose the Subaru over the Mitsubishi. I don't particularly prefer one over the other. Like, I don't have some kind of Subaru is like well better, kind of thing going on in my mind. I just prefer the look of Subarus, and that's about it, you know? Because I know that on track, and with Subarus and Mitsubishis, the track doesn't matter. It's all about how well they perform in rallies over the years. I'm fairly certain they're definitely comparable. I'm not sure actually which one comes out on top in terms of rallying, but they're about even, I reckon. Especially because now the Mitsubishi Evo is dead. The Lancer is dead, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm certain the Lancer is dead. And as it's got no competition anymore, the Impreza is getting more and more pig fat as we go through the years. So only the Lancers and Imprezas from the 90s and early 2000s even count, which makes them both about even. But the Lancer, I guess, died with dignity, and the Impreza is going to see itself keep going until it becomes the villain. Everyone remember that phrase? You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I remember that phrase. It's not a particularly profound phrase, is it? Wait, I'm on the cover of a magazine! I don't know if I've probably done the Mike Wazowski joke before. I'm doing it again. I am Mike Wazowski. People ask me, like, I go out in the street, right, and people mistake me for Mike Wazowski. They look at me and they think, that's Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. And I say, yes, I am Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc.
Sweet, you're on the cover of an Italian tuner mag.
Well, make my car a bit smaller, why don't you? I probably could have enunciated that to show my displeasure with how small my car is being portrayed a little bit better, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna let it slide. I unlocked new colours, so I'm gonna. Oh, back, colour. Ah, what? Did I unlock level 2? I probably only meant. No, it's still locked. Okay, I don't really. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna move on to another episode.